Well, Rachel, as Arizona begins to reopen, we are fast approaching another milestone in the number of positive coronavirus cases. There are now more than 400 new cases as of yesterday, putting the state total at 9,700. 426 people in Arizona have since died from the virus. Governor Ducey has been touting improvements in coronavirus numbers, but the facts are still a little shaky on those numbers. We've learned that some of the statistics showing an improvement in confirmed cases are inaccurate. And a top staffer for the governor's office says the numbers were not properly calculated ahead of the governor's press conference earlier this week on Monday. Now, one expert from UCLA says even with the testing blitz, it's still too early to tell if Arizona is seeing any significant improvements.
You can't just assume that you know what's going on, A, because you may not know how accurate your first test is, and B, the second test is still pretty new.
So Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema released a statement after that, condemning the governor's decision to reopen despite numbers showing a slow improvement in coronavirus cases. Now, she said, quote, "The governor's choice to disregard the science that should be the basis of Arizona public health policies and the White House's guidelines for reopening is concerning and disappointing." She added that she plans to rely on ASU and U of A findings to keep her own work there and to keep Arizonans healthy, safe, and economically secure. Love to see that there. Despite the battle over numbers, many people are recovering from COVID-19, like this guy, Franklin Charlie. He's finally home after 44 days in the Banner Baywood Medical Center ICU fighting the coronavirus. The hospital shared the video of him leaving after being on a ventilator for almost 2 weeks, Rachel.